Hi, I'm Courtney Long, angel communicator and fairy expert, and welcome to What's in Store for 2018, the Angels and Fairies awesome perspective on the year ahead. So, we are going to talk to the angels and fairies today about what awaits us in 2018 and how to have the best possible year. And I've asked for the angels and fairies guidance. I've called upon God, Source, Spirit, Universe, and I've selected some cards to represent each month of the year, what we can expect month by month. And I haven't looked at the cards yet. I'm very, very excited to see what's in store for us. We're going to start with January 2018. And the card that comes up is so perfect. It is happiness. You can see this fairy and beautiful hummingbird, and hummingbirds are such a symbol for joy and happiness. The card says, immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. And what the angels and fairies are saying is be happy. If you have one theme of 2018, perhaps it could be being happy or being joyful, because our joy and light are needed now more than ever. We've just come out of a very tumultuous 2017 filled with lots of challenges, lots of good things, but also lots of challenges. And this is the time to really get out there in the world, sharing your gifts, shining your light, and being your authentic self, being happy. So when you're setting intentions for this coming year, make sure that they are things that will make you happy. Whether that is about your career, your life purpose, your relationships, how you spend your time daily, your health, whatever it is, it's all about being happy. Because when you are happy, your heart is open, you're overflowing, and you're really, really sharing beautiful vibrations in the world. So your happiness is not selfish. Your happiness is actually the greatest gift that you can give to the people in your life and to yourself and to the world. Because it's all about having fun, helping others, and healing the planet. And having fun is so important. When you're having fun, it's a really good sign that you are in alignment with your divine life purpose. Okay, so make happiness and joy a really high priority for this whole year, and especially in January, really dedicate some time to being honest with yourself about what you want for this next year. Of course, reflecting on what you want to accomplish, but even more importantly, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel grateful, abundant, joyful, loving, healthy? Get in touch with those vibrations and set those intentions to really feel those vibrations, to feel happy, to feel abundant, to feel generous, whatever you want to feel. So happiness is top priority. It is a must, say the angels. Okay, they just did like a little salute. Okay, they're so funny. We're going to move on to February. Oh my gosh, I love this card. Abundance. So beautiful. And if you'd like to know which decks I'm using, just check out the description below the video and I'll post all the links to all the decks. Abundance. And if you look, it's so perfect. There's a little heart at the top of her head. And this is all about experiencing your divine birthright to abundance, including financial abundance, also including love, an abundance of love. This is a time to really stop the mind chatter of self-doubt and fear and almost like, pardon my French, call bullshit on your ego. When your ego goes into self-doubt, or your ego tells you, to be afraid, or whatever limitations the ego wants to place on us because it's afraid of change. And this, by all means, is a huge time of change. We've been going through tons of changes over the past several years. 2018 will be filled with more and more change, more shakeups in our world, shakeups in our daily lives, but things that are shaking us up for the purpose of getting in alignment with our souls, getting in alignment with abundance. And so this is really about no longer fooling yourself, no longer pretending to be less than you truly are. Like, really step into your greatness. Step into who you are and what you're here to do in the world, who you're here to be, sharing your gifts, shining brightly, and also calling into your life the abundance that is your divine birthright. So February is a beautiful heart-opening time for abundance coming in, and you get to declare what kind of abundance you want in your life. It could be all kinds of abundance, and it can be really helpful to even make a list of all the kinds of abundance you want to experience. What the angels are saying is this is more of a time to go within and get quiet and connect with your inner light of abundance, because we all have an inner light. It really is our light body. It's our aura. It's our energy field. And when you connect with your own abundance, your own inner light of abundance, and feel those vibrations of abundance, and then send that love out into the world and send it into your creative projects, send it into your gifts and the people you love and the people you're meant to help, and then really create from that place and make sure you're in a good balance of giving and receiving. So sharing your gifts, also receiving, whether that's receiving financial abundance, receiving opportunities, receiving more love, whatever it is, flow of giving and receiving. Perfect. Okay, and this also for many people is an abundance of romance. So I know a lot of you have been waiting for your partner to come to you, to meet that person, and there's a lot of beautiful romance energy this year. Actually, 2018 in numerology is a 2-year, or you could also break it into 11, but either way, both of those numbers are very much about partnerships, especially the 2, about partnerships, collaborations, could be business partnerships, romantic partnerships, but it's really about working with others for a common goal, whether that's love or business projects or so on. Beautiful. Okay, let's move on to March. I gotta go fast because we've got a lot to cover. March's card, this is from the Life Purpose deck. Oh my gosh, so perfect. Energy healing. Okay, first thing the angels are saying with this card, energy healing, is you are becoming more sensitive than ever. So make sure to include daily energy clearing as part of your daily hygiene. Just like we brush our teeth and shower and whatnot, make sure that you also clear your energy field. Work with the angels to bathe your energy field, because we're so sensitive. We're opening up more than ever energetically, and the world is experiencing so much. So it can be easy to feel down or depressed or angry or anxious or worried or fearful, partially because those are the vibrations that most of our world is experiencing. So this is about clearing your energy, also about shielding your energy, cushioning your energy with lots of light and shielding and just really, really grounding yourself, feeling strong in who you are, so that you're cushioned with light, so that no matter what's happening in the world, you are still centered in your energy as much as possible. So daily energy hygiene, shielding, clearing, and grounding. And then also, for many people, this is also about really stepping into your healing gifts. That you are a healer, whether that is an energy healer, an intuitive, a teacher, an author. You're a light worker. You're meant to be helping other people. And the angels are saying, get to it. Like, have fun. This is very much like a little kick in the tush for March to really take action to fulfill your purpose. I always loved March. It's such a time of action taking, and it just brings us fresh, new energy. We have the first day of spring in March where the flowers are blossoming, and it's just like there's a new opportunity just waiting for us. It feels amazing and so fresh. So take advantage of that energy, that momentum, and do something very powerful this month in March to fulfill your divine life purpose. And they're just saying, no nonsense. Make a decision that you are going for your purpose and stay focused on that throughout the year, because of course it's easy to get distracted, and but you can do this. You can really focus on the projects you're being guided to focus on and the love that you're being guided to share. And so this could mean a whole career change for some people. It could mean like major changes in what your life looks like, because it's time to get aligned with your soul. Woohoo! Okay, the angels are clapping. That's a good sign. Okay, next card that comes up, this is for April 2018, is clairaudience. Clairaudience. It says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And the angels are just saying, you've got this. You've totally got this. Trust your intuition. You are receiving so much guidance each and every day. And if you don't feel like you're hearing your intuition or perceiving it, then do some kind of special practice like channeled writing or meditation or spending time in nature. Could be yoga, just something that helps you quiet the outside world and go within and tune in to your intuition. For many people, it involves dance or movement, but this is also about working with your angels and remembering that they're there to support you. They are a team and they have really important guidance and projects that they want to create with you, co-creating, because you're a powerful co-creator, and anything that you want is genuinely possible. It's genuinely possible. So they're showing April being like very much another big opening time, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have some kind of major change in our world or something just really, really huge happening that is an opportunity for greater connection with one another, greater connection with ourselves, greater connection with the divine. And so no matter what it might look like, just remember that we signed up for a very, very important time to be here on planet Earth. And it's just about getting out of the way, which often we're the ones in the way of ourselves, right? That self-doubt and fear, and stepping out confidently in terms of what you know is right. And this also goes back to lining up with your priorities and your values. And it feels almost like a time to be honest about what you do want in your life and what you don't want. So that's always an ongoing process, but it feels like April, there's almost just like a wake-up call of some sort. Okay, we're going to move on to May 2018. And in May, this is perfect. This is an Archangel Raphael card, and it says, avoid allergens. Avoid allergens. This is about avoiding food sensitivities and eating foods that are very much aligned with your body and that are really resonating with you now, which might be very different than the foods you could eat, let's say, last year. Our bodies are constantly shifting and our energy fields are shifting, and of course our food supply is also shifting. So making sure you're eating really good quality foods as much as possible, organic and whole foods, and just really, really good quality foods. But this card is also about avoiding any kind of toxicity in your life. That could be environmental allergens. It could also be situations that have been really dragging you down, whether it's a work environment or a friendship or like even your own self-talk that might be toxic and dragging you down. So this is about just clearing that stuff out, avoiding the allergens, and really, really being in those high vibrations of love, joy, and abundance and positivity as much as you possibly can. And so it might be dietary changes for some people, or almost like even maybe a cleanse of some sort for some people, that this is all about really getting healthy and even making your health a really high priority, because you deserve it, and you deserve to dedicate time, great time, to your self-care, really high quality self-care as well, whatever your body and your mind and your spirit needs. So self-care is a big theme for May. Let's go to June. Ooh, nice. The violet flame. The violet flame, I often think of Saint Germain. Saint Germain's associated with the violet flame. The violet flame is a spiritual tool that helps us to clear away obstacles, negativity, blocks, limitations, and really align with our truth. So there's another theme coming up for 2018 about being in your power, and realizing that you can create the life that you want to create, and that you don't have to be limited by old habits or patterns. You can let those go now, and you can really step into a whole new reality for yourself and for your life. So work with the violet flame if you're guided to. You can also work with Archangel Michael's blue cyclone of clearing energy, but this is about getting into your power. And the summertime starting in June really brings a lot of fire energy. A great time again to take action, great time to line up with your passions and to really live the life that you're being guided to live. And this might involve going all in. Like if you feel like you've been holding back or playing small, go all in. Play full out. Shine brightly. Be your authentic self. And that concludes the first 6 months of 2018. That concludes part 1 of this video. You can check out part 2 for the second half of 2018 for July through December. And again, I'm Courtney Long. You can check out my website at CourtneyLong.com. angels.com. I record regular Angel and Insights videos. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to connecting with you, and I will see you in the next video. Check out below for the link to part 2.